Hello everybody, welcome back to DumpsterShark Plays Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. So, in the last episode, we took down the Kingmaker in Broadleaf, and now we're here. And now we have we can fly. We have a thing that we can fly with. But I'm going to sit down here, and I'm going to see how many King's Guilders we have in the coffer. Because it's been a while. So hopefully we have a lot. That's not as much as I was hoping for. Wait, 14,000? That's more than I thought, actually. I don't know why I thought that was... I just saw, like, the progress bar, and I'm like, oh, it could be so much more.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But also, we have discovered that Roland is a traitor. Most likely. So, that's not good. First thing I'm going to do... Let's see. I can't do this, but I can... Oh, wait. No, we're fine. We've already expanded the coffers, I guess. I didn't even realize that. But we have some research to complete. Okay. Fantastic. I can level up the facility. I'm not going to do that just yet. There's some other research that yeah, I was going to say the... Brisk stroll. Okay, I don't know that that is that important, but I like it. One of these days, in fact, it might even be today, I'm just gonna leave the kingdom. I'm just gonna leave the game open while I go and do other things, because then I can gain some more King's Guilders. Because like I want to build all these things, but also I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I'm going to level up the weapon place. That's going to happen. Because... I don't know. I just like the idea of it. And I'm going to do some research. What else? Should I... This is a workshop. Yeah, I might as well level this up. Let's do it. It takes quite a bit of King's Guilders, but... Maybe that's about all I should do there. Well, let's look at research. If I skip... What if you just skip, like, level 2 armor development? Is that a bad thing? I'm not gonna skip it. It'll give me more influence. Okay. Let's return to throne room. I should just return to town, actually, but that's alright. So I am going to continue on with the main story, if it will allow me to do that. Okay. So let's go remodel the Zeppelin. That, hopefully... Okay, who is this, and what do you have for us?
Hi.
Pardon me, Your Majesty, but would you happen to have a moment? Of course, Henny, what's the matter? Well, I was wondering if you might be able to help me prepare something for my next lesson with the children. Oh, I'd be happy to.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. At the moment, I'm teaching the children how to tell different mushrooms apart. It's a lot of fun because once they've learned, they get to go out in the fields and pick them for themselves. That sounds wonderful. I bet they love your lessons, Henny. Well, I certainly hope so. After all, little ones learn more when they're having fun. Having said that, it's vitally important that they know how to tell which ones are which, so I like to give them a test just to make sure they understand. And I thought that if you took it first, it would help motivate them to take it seriously. After all, they do look up to you so very much. Gosh, a test? But I've never even been to one of your lessons. Why, you don't need to. You've been all over the world. I'm sure you've seen more mushrooms than almost anyone. You'll pass with flying colors, I'm sure. Gosh, I mean, this is all very sudden, and it's been ever so long since I last took a test. But I do want to help you if I can. Alright, I'll give it a try. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. I appreciate it. I really do. Well then, we might as well get started. Here's question 1. This is a very poisonous mushroom indeed. Expert knowledge is required to extract its venom. Bring me the mushroom you think fits that description, and I'll see if you've got it right. Oh, okay. So it's a fetch quest. That's fine. I do get King's Guilders for this quest, though. I didn't mean to make that my active quest, actually.
Yes.
Oh, I have to show her, Wait, what was the... What's her description?
Yes.
Good, it seems like... let's start with the first question. This is a very poisonous mushroom indeed. Expert knowledge is required to extract its venom. Okay. Let's see... Is it just a mock toadstool? It may look poisonous, but this friendly fungus is actually entire... No. Maybe the toadstool.
Huh? Yes.
That is the correct answer. Okay. Phew, I was starting to think I might have got it wrong. I'm sorry, Evan. I have to put that face on. I can have the children changing their answer based on my expression, can't I? The toadstool is one of the world's most famous and deadliest mushrooms, so it's also the first one the children need to learn about. They have to be able to know to avoid them before I can let them go foraging. Thankfully, I'm fairly sure that all the children in my class are capable of identifying them by now, as are you, Your Majesty. Thank goodness for that. Now then, it's time for question 2. This refreshing mushroom tastes just as bright and breezy as it looks. Just as bright and breezy as it looks. Tastes as bright and breezy as it looks? Okay.
Gosh.
I didn't even read that. You know what? I gotta finish this. This is gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Actually entirely edible. Solid, if unspectacular mushrooms that can be used to round out most meals. I don't think this is right. What's this, Evan? It's the mushroom you asked for, isn't it? I thought this would probably taste bright and breezy. No, I've got it wrong, haven't I? Come along now, Your Majesty. You need to be far more certain than that. You won't pass this test through guesswork alone. If you don't have anything that fits the bill, you're going to have to be prepared to go and look for something that does. Now get searching and don't go rushing into things next time. Gosh, I would never have guessed you were so strict, Henny. All right, I better try again. A refreshing mushroom that tastes as bright and breezy as it looks. Let's see what I can find. Okay, you know what? That's not important right now. Let's do this. It's important, but not that important. Wait, am I zippier now? Like, let's see. Am I like super fast? Yeah, I'm pretty fast. This is great. Where am I going, by the way? Oh, right here.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to make some modifications. Come on, Bracken, not the face. Anything but that.
What's the big idea?
It's a dead weight zip. Sorry. Now, we just need to get rid of this. Try replacing it with, let's see now. Aha! Then a little adjustment here and here, and...
What?
Voila! Perfect, even if I do say so myself. Okay. My beautiful Ziplin. Alright. It's pretty sweet looking, I guess. Well, too late to worry about it now, I guess. She's all yours. President Vector presents you with his pride and joy, the Ziplin. Find a wide open space on the ground anywhere on the field map and you should be able to call the Ziplin to come and pick you up by pressing Y. Not only will it allow you to whiz around the world at greater speeds than ever before, you'll also be able to access certain spots that have been unreachable until now. While flying around, simply press A to initiate the landing sequence. You can then pick an obstacle-free spot on the ground and press A to land. Oh, Evan, I need a little favor. Of course, President Vector, what is it? Well, it's like this, see? Well, now that I gave you the Ziplin, I kind of don't have a ride home. Would you mind taking me back to Broadleaf? Call it a test flight. Any place around there is fine, just as long as I don't have to walk the whole way. Thanks, pal. Well, of course. Let's do this. Okay. Engage turbo boosters. Yeah, let's do... Oh, boy. Sweetness. This is good. Wow, I didn't realize Broadleaf was so far away. How did I get there last time? I got there by sea, didn't I? Maybe it was. I don't remember being like sailing so far. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can fly higher than I am already, so I guess, yeah, let's go here. Okay, let's go ahead and just plop her down. Nope, nope, nope. This is the wind. Okay. Okay, sweet. Is that good enough, sir?
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. How about that Zipline, huh? She flies like a dream. Look after her now, you hear? I'm looking after her, don't worry. Righto, me hearties, homeward we go. Wait, Zip arrived right when Leander was just about to tell us something, didn't he? What was it you wanted to say, Leander?
Yes.
Let us return home first. We will talk more there. Alright. Leander breaks the news. Sweet. Let's go home. What happens... Yeah, I was going to say, what happens when I fly into that sort of a situation? I guess you just go over it. That is fantastic. Why would you ever not engage turbo boosters? They're so good. Alright, we're almost back home. Wait, the front of the kingdom is here. What am I doing? Let's go there. Okay, perfect. Okay, I gotta go in there. Oh, you guys. Leander, what are you gonna tell us? You gonna tell us about Roland, the traitor? That's Roland right there. What's he doing?
Say.
Right now you're young, so no matter how much you burn the midnight oil, you're always going to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But let me tell you, you can't keep that up forever. All the hard work starts to take its toll. Just take my advice and look after yourself. Health is one of those things that's easy to lose and hard to get back. Dude, I don't know if I trust you, man. I mean, I don't know if I should trust you. Maybe you're actually helping us out. I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
If I may be so bold.
I have a rather serious matter I would like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? You won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. Are you sure you want to proceed? No. Let me save it really fast. Let me do a save. Cause I don't know what's gonna happen. Is this like the end of the game? It can't be the end of the game already. That's ridiculous. That's crazy talk. But yeah, let's do a save just in case we're like under-leveled or extremely under-leveled and we need to level up.
If I may be so bold.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Now, as to the matter I wish to discuss with you all. We have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and of a suspicious hooded character having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause of some concern. A robed swab, you say? And a shady sort to boot? So we've a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. And he looks to Roland. Ah, Roland. No, not good. Not good.
Golly.
Could there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose this rogue person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's obviously the one doing this stealing. Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
No, listen here.
What say we convene us a little powwow to talk about how to catch this pilferer of ours, Tonight after dinner, perhaps? After all, 'tis best to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these, wouldn't you say, Roland lad?
No.
Sorry, can't make it. I've been working too hard, need to catch up on a little sleep, but if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead without me. Very well, Roland. I hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it.
Thanks.
Thanks, I will. He's still... Okay. Grr. Tell us, Batu. Tell us the secret. Or maybe he wants to be certain. Oh, yeah, he wants to be certain, alright.
You have my thanks.
I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now,
There is one thing I have been meaning to ask.
what?
What? Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited to someone of your inestimable talent. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words indeed. Well, you have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you would be welcome to join us. The dog, so he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then... great.
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
Nothing.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
One should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
Jeez.
Roland, you can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
There's got to be another part of the... another thing. There's something else. It's missing. It's missing.
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul, or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh yeah, and who might that be? Why, King Mousinger, of course. There is no need to be coy. Well, well, looks like I landed on my feet. Dang it. I feel like he's just doing this to help us out. It's gotta be the case. I have too much faith in people. Oh. What's going on?
Blimey.
He didn't come back all night. And we sent Kunbish after him, but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Oh, Roland. Those mice. They frighten me. King Mousinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. And of course I'm going to control Roland now, right? So Roland's got to be good. He hasn't... Like, he's not a bad boy. He's not a bad boy, right? I'm just exploring. I don't know what the point is, actually, because I don't know if I can actually collect anything, but... Yeah, let's just go. Let's carry on, wayward son. Unless I see some sparklies. Let's go. Yo, who are you? What, there's a save? Yeah, so let's save it after that last point. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm afraid. Because Roland is not the highest level of my party. That would be Bracken. I want to be Bracken, please.
Greetings.
What a pleasure. It seems an age since last we met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty.
Well, well, well.
So, this is the famous Roland. Well, well, well. Ah, but I am forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermine. Charmed, I am sure. I have been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend, but rest assured I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I have decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money too. Give me those, and I'll bring you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Oh, you treacherous traitor. Very well. I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ.
Forgive me.
But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh, yeah? Yes, we have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. Yeah, this is bad news. It's bad news. No. Down to the dungeons for a test. Something tells me I'll want to get the... I can't read fast enough, man. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I'm assuming the reason we're doing this, or Roland is doing this specifically, is because he's trying to make it easier for us to win over Ding Dong Dell. I feel like he has a plan. Why else would we be controlling him right now? If he just left, then, you know, whatever, but we're controlling him. We're in charge of this man. There's another save point here. Is it just because... I don't know. Let's not worry about saving. It's not necessary. Alright, trial.
Huh?
What? Wait, that's... Kunbish.
Master Roland.
You're one of Batu's men.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, you devils. Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance truly lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No. Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment? Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland! No! We're shipmates! You can't just...
Oh no.
It's nothing personal. We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah! Ooh!
Well, happy now?
Happy enough.
Uh-oh. Roland's a bad boy. It's been days now, man. When's old Rolly boy coming home, eh?
Yeah.
Kunbish never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? We have to go and look for him. He might need our head. He needs nothing from us, girlie, and he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him.
But
He isn't. He can't be. I refuse to believe it. It must be some sort of strategy of his. I agree. Mustn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, Your Majesty. He is no longer your concern.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
what?
What, you too? This is awkward. Wow, talk about cold. Wasn't Roland one of our best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh.
Sigh. Sigh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while at least.
Oh.
To have formulated such a thorough strategy in so short a time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now, there is another favor I have been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. You have heard of it?
Sure.
Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as a kind of key, too, correct? Precisely. It is a pendant of brightest blazing red, a beautiful object indeed. And a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess, you don't have it, and you want it. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is not here. That it is not, in fact, here. It sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it. But that doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things and a little time. And you shall have all that you need. There is no other to whom such a task can be entrusted after all.
Say.
What about you, Your Excellency? Any errands you want me, the new guy, to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the war council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little.
Sure.
Sure, I'll get right on it.
All right.
Okay, I don't know what your deal is, Roland. You're a bad boy. A bad boy that I have to believe is still a good boy. All right, let's go. Deliver Chancellor Vermine's message to Captain Buck. Where is Captain Buck? I guess it doesn't matter which way I go, but I can go this way. Might as well. What is going on here? This game is making me nervous. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Alright. I want to get back to doing normal things, though, but Captain Buck, hello, sir.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't the famous Roland. Only in town a few days and already the flavor of the month, or so I hear. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself, That's about the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh, no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east end and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead. Oh, a very mysterious change to the routine, but ours is not to reason why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland, sir. It shall be done. I knew he was good. Good, I'll leave you to pass word to the shift sergeants.
Yes.
But of course, Your Magnificence, leave it in my capable hands. He's tricking him. He's tricking. He's doing some tricks. Trickery. Sitting down on the job again, man. All right. Let us carry on. Good, the coast is clear. All right, so what do we do now? Head into the room at the top of the stairs. Maybe a little too smoothly. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what your plan is, Roland, and I'm playing as you, so this concerns me. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't have killed him. I mean, I know you're doing it for a reason.
Huh?
Locked. Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. What, a safety pin? What? Excuse me? No, what is happening? Okay. It's a key that can be a key to anywhere, apparently. A master key. A skeleton key. A key to rule over all keys. The lockety clicker scuttles off looking pleased with itself. It actually works. Now I've seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Where did I get that? Alright, here it goes. The Mark of Kings should be in here somewhere. What?
Yeah!
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on the high seas. Yahar!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's time to go and get the Hydropolitans to sign up to the declaration, but we have to think beyond that, too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. They won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. That whole area is crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the King's Way.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? What's that when it's at home? I don't know what that means. And why have you never mentioned it before? Well, because we wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings.
Huh.
And what exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule and as a key to certain secret places. If it's that important, you can bet Mousinger, whatever, will be looking for it too. It was given to me when my father passed away, but, well, You went and left it behind when you skedaddled, eh? And where exactly did you squirrel the thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it would be safest there, in the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so that the royal family could hide in times of emergency, and with the help of the Mark, even escape if need be. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind, you feckless young oaf ye? That's no way to speak to your king, Batu. Jeez. I'm guessing it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air, and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mousinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you know exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it.
Oi!
This is all very interesting, but if we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to find the thing we need to get us into Ding Dong Dell, that's not much use, really, is it? I suppose not. See, I knew Roland was still good. He's a good boy. He could not be bad. The statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now. Well, there it is. It's a cat. Grimalkin. All right, what do we do? Bingo. Okay. So that's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. I'd never found it unless I knew where to look. Okay. So we're being a good boy. Okay, let's see.
Wow.
There is a sweet chest. Guess this stuff was to help Evan make good his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. You obtained a Starfall sword. Ah, and this must be the family heirloom itself. You obtained the Mark of Kings. Starfall sword, what is that? The Mark of Kings, huh? Very impressive. But didn't Mousinger say it was red? Oh no. Hey, very clever, Mousinger. Very clever. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he didn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Wait, or maybe he was just using me to find this place.
Oi!
What are you doing in here?
Oh,
just looking for something. Oh, he says it.
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along. And hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment.
Sorry.
Now, if you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
Never!
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king. Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union. Though I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream of yours exactly?
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin. My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Sure.
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I am tired of listening to this man. We should kill him, here and now.
Very well. Men, forward!
Well, here goes nothing.
What?
That's right. Come and get me.
Clever boy. I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. What is that? A save? Oh, Kumbish. Okay, so Kumbish is not dead. That was a ruse. That being said, what is this sword that we have now? Starfall sword. It's a beast, is what it is. All right, we're gonna change that for the cool longsword, I believe. Heck yeah! All right, you guys, let's go do this. Kumbish, my man.
Over there!
Oh gosh, get out of here! I can't see. I'm trapped. Okay, I may die because I'm bad, but also I still have Higgledies. Why can't I activate the higgledies? Okay, just use... Maybe since I'm not... Evan? Since I don't have Evan with me? I actually don't know. I don't want to die. Okay, so I need to... There we go. I just don't know what was going on there. Okay, that dude's gone. I need to get health. Okay. Oh. Oh, this dude keeps spawning these skeletons. I need to get rid of this. Get out of here. Get it. Heal up, boy. Heal up, boy. Oh, I don't want to use this, but I'm going to have to. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. Let's see. Let's just go down and to the left. Oh, shoot. Can I just bypass these dudes? Well, we should be able to take care of them. You know, I have my gun too. Like, just do that. Okay, that guy's dead. Now, get out of there. Oh, this guy's shooting at me. Dude! Yo, my dog. Yo, my dog. He's trying to kick me. What do you think this is? Alright. And this way. So it's good to know that Roland is good, because I was like, you know, that's not great for me. Get rid of the sorceress first. Okay, good. She's gone. Mouse Captain's gone. This dude's gonna go. Even if I die in the process. Okay. Remember, I can break these, but also, let's heal up. Not gonna save. But now I'm fully healed. Let's go to the dungeons. Kunbish, my lad.
Alrighty. This is where you come in. And off you go.
What's going on? Curse ya.
Roland, you devil, swine, traitor, murderer. Charming. Listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you've still got breath to curse me with? That is, I shot you, sure, but not with real bullets. With ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
With what now? And what possessed you to bring such confounded doodads along with you, I might ask? No. Cripes. There's no time to explain. Here, swallow this. Pops a ribbity drop into Kumbish's mouth before he has a chance to resist. Make him small? Is that what it does? Turn him into a frog. Yeah, of course. What? Stay calm. It'll wear off before long. At least, it's supposed to. Hey, my turn now, I guess. Well, down the hatch. I get to become a frog. Do I get to control the frog? Yo, if I saw a frog with a hat, I'd be a little bit worried.
Sir!
They're not here either, Your Majesty.
Gah!
God, curse you, Roland. Look at the frogs. They're so happy. I love it. I love the frog kingdom.
Excuse me.
I think it's time you told us the truth, don't you, Leander?
Well,
You have seen through our artifice, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Of course I have. Roland would never betray us, or at least not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I can concede. Yeah.
Huh?
What in blazes are you both blathering about? Curse you! Curse you! In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborately staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What? You mean to tell me this whole sorry mess was one of the blasted scoundrel's confounded schemes? I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that a number of prying eyes had been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously watch over a location remotely through the use of certain scrying magics. Scry? Being familiar with sorcery of this kind thanks to Queen Neria's surveillances of Hydropolis, they attracted my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmask the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in this plan was to make a show of expressing certain disloyal behaviors in full view of the eyes. The next was to ensure that our allies too grew suspicious of his motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest you know already. Discord was sown, and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse.
forgive me.
Batu, the road figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. It was necessary to sow suspicion in the mind of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction. You played me like a blessed fiddle. I rather fear we did. But deep down you knew, did you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be so bold.
Why else would you have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade? What? Yeet!
Gosh.
So does all this mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going there all alone?
Well now.
Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my goodness!
Roland! Oh, it's too happy. Let's hurry and listen to what he has to say, and then we'll end the episode. I'm sorry, Evan. I put you through a lot. We were so worried about you, Roland, but you're back now. That's the most important thing. Leander told us where you've been and what you've been up to. Crikey, you don't half love a madcap jaunt, eh? Least you could have done is invited me along for the ride. Look, I want to apologize. If I didn't have to trick you all, I wouldn't have done. I'm sorry. Well, you certainly had me going, lad. Hook, line, and blessed sinker. Haha.
Flippin' heck!
You had us all going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed in you somewhere deep down. Did my gifts prove useful in the end?
Sure.
Sure, lockpicking bugs, frog pills, you sure know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile, Evan. This is for you. Roland presents Evan with the Mark of Kings.
Golly!
The Mark of Kings!
Uh-huh.
Now you can open the Kingsway and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Mousinger was desperate to find it too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign the declaration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roland. Now I can finally go back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me.
And so at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding Dong Dell and convince King Mousinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, He prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had begun, what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends.
That's true.
Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
I can't believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species. But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside. Think about it. What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and save. All right, there is good. And then let's see what it has to say next. Everyone, there's something I need to talk to you about. Before we ask Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration, I need to know how its people are faring under Mausinger's rule. I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. I never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was their ruler. It's high time that I found out what they truly think.
Chapter 8. Land of My Fathers.
All right.
Let me run you through how we're going to infiltrate Ding Dong Dell. The crosses on this map mark the areas where their troops are most heavily concentrated. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way we'd get close without being spotted. So we'll use the zipline to take us over the river and set us down someplace quieter. From there, we'll make our way via the least heavily guarded areas to the entrance to the Kingsway. It's a good thing Zip gave us the old girl, huh? She's quiet as a mouse, even with the engine full ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. We cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city. A roundabout approach will still be required. So the old Sky Pirate full frontal assault ain't the order of the day then, Doesn't look like it. This will be a straight in. No messing job by the sound of it. All right, let's make ready to leave. Alrighty then. So that is gonna do it for this episode. I just saved it, but I'll save again just so I don't have to watch that cutscene again or listen to it. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just we'll save it over the exact same spot too. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I might just leave things here. Like maybe I'm gonna sit here for a second. Give me a moment. I'm gonna test the waters. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna leave the coffers. I'm gonna grab those out of there really fast, and then they can start fresh. But I'm just gonna leave that sitting there, and hopefully they will go up. I want to wait. I want to at least see if it does it a little bit. I can end the episode. It went up. Thank you guys for watching. I am DumpsterShark, and I will see you in the next episode of DumpsterShark Plays Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Goodbye.